Imagine a world you can push a button and create, and just do most of the hard, risky world. A world where a measure information that you receive in real time is being processed and delivered to the decision makers in distances of hundreds and thousands of kilometers. A world where the drone turns from hobby into an instrument that helps you make decisions and give smart solutions. My name is Victoria Zohar. I'm here to introduce to you the world of smart solutions so that together we can turn imagination into reality. You must know that today drones are, in different energies, in energy, mapping, surveying, control, command, construction, agriculture, and public safety, of course. Up till today, most of the missions were done manually. As an example, the field of agriculture, in order to take care of pests and diseases, we need to spray the entire field, or to manually go through, different weather conditions, cold, hot. Many of the damages, it is very hard to spot them, and then you need to cover very big areas. And this process might take hours and hours, and maybe even days and days. AgriScout developed a solution for automatic UAS scanning, and then we get the information and we are able to take care of the information immediately. Simcha Shor, the founder, will talk to you about that in his own lecture later on this day. This kind of solution could easily cover many areas, big areas, and save on manpower, on money, on budgets. And UAS is used for harvest, for spraying, for scanning. Just imagine the whole agricultural process done A to Z with no manual effort. But we have a regulation that is unadapted and fear of technology adoption. So these are holding back the adoption of the solution. Another example we can take from the area of construction. It is known that a construction site is a high-risk site. There's an impossibility to measure accurately and compare the designs and maps to what is actually happening in the field, which leads people to discover the errors at a late stage where it is too expensive to fix things or even impossible. And one of the companies that wants to solve these problems are Unmanned, presented by Team Card from Alam team, and their software allows us to take the information, the data from the drone, and turn them into designs, 3D mapping, and then follow the construction processes. Here you can see a comparison between the two systems that bring to the same solution, but with a gap of 4 days between them, between the digital flow and the analog flow. Many companies of infrastructure and construction in Israel have already started performing their projects using these technologies.
Managing infrastructure construction projects is a race against time and a fight against deviations. Basing decisions on outdated information can cost you dearly. DJI captures field data via drones to deliver critical metrics and actionable insight you need to better manage your site. Gain visibility with accurate, constantly updated digital twins of the as-built. Uncover deviations and solve problems promptly. Improve efficiency. Save time and money with our automated end-to-end process. Get engineering analytics and reports with survey-grade accuracy delivered within hours, not weeks. DJI checks every box. Visualization of work progress, visual inspection and quality assurance, comparison of actual to plan and cross-section delta reports, tracking of volumes, earthwork, schedule, and budget, digital documentation of the entire life cycle and custom reports. With our secure cloud-based software, you have all your project data and analytics when and where you need it. Easily share insights across teams to improve collaboration, to solve problems more efficiently and faster. DJI, making construction data work for you.
Also in this area, the same sort of factors of lack of awareness, regulation, adoption of new technologies are stopping us from moving forwards in reducing the risks and decreasing time. Also creating a reservoir of data can help us in future events of maybe buildings collapsing or nature disasters. Compared to the previous topics I talked about when it comes to public safety, we've been using the drones for many years now. A UAV up in the air allows us a bird's eye view, and it allows us to guide the different emergency agencies. Using the UAV, we can get to inaccessible locations or locations that might risk lives. And we use thermal cameras, zoom cameras, and it allows us to spot more things than the human eye can spot. And also we have other problems using the UAVs. Each one needs an operator, and the operator needs to be licensed, trained and licensed, and each one has to be able to notice many different things on top of the security mission. Each factor in the field, as police, firefighters, they could only relate to the data they receive themselves. We could solve these problems that, we need in order to deal with these problems. We need a UAV that will allow one operator to fly many UAVs. It's called one-to-many. We need a software that will be able to create anti-collision, smart NFC, the route calculations, etc., in order to allow the operator focus especially on the mission itself. Of course, all data needs to be shared between all the different mission agencies that are in the field on real time. The Islander company has been able to respond to all these problems, and they are still developing functions in order to give a very smart solution to the different agencies, emergency agencies. So one picture is worth 1,000 words, in this case, a video.
Each carry out a wide variety of different tasks. Some are assisting first responders at emergency scenes. Others are inspecting infrastructure. And countless more are delivering everything from life-saving medical supplies to an order of sushi. Can you imagine? Well, you don't have to imagine anymore. Highlander is performing a range of different drone missions in populated urban environments, including many operations beyond visual line of sight. That's right, multiple different drones flying multiple different missions, all autonomously and all in the same airspace at the same time. But how is it possible to handle that volume of autonomous traffic? Well, autonomously. Highlander's universal UTM system autonomously manages everything from pre-flight permissions to mid-mission changes. So different drones from different companies can all use mission control to operate independently from one another, while universal UTM safely manages the entire airspace.
Using this solution will lead to managing of events in a more efficient way, incorporation of the emergency forces, less risk, and saving time and money. Many missions in the past were performed using other vehicles, and today it is possible to perform that using UAVs in less time and with less money. We can also supervise and manage transportation and document events for later investigations. Apart from those factors holding us back that we've already seen before in the previous areas of the regulation, fear, lack of awareness, we also have other factors such as we need a very stable cellular network that will allow us to fly the drone all over Israel, and not using the very complex UASs, but using the use of very simple ones that, or sometimes we only use very specific functions and not all of the possible ones. So having more awareness and creating an ecosystem of smart solutions this is what Benda and DJI are after. You are welcome to see these smart solutions as well as others with us or with our distributors in the exhibition. Thank you very much.